Good evening, all. Welcome. We already got a bunch of people in the audience chatting up. Thanks so much, guys. Hey, Funny Turo. Hey, Blackhawken and Tet. And hopefully have some more join up. How are you, Mr.
Good
Hidden?
evening, everybody. I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Fan-freaking-tastic.
Good. Everybody seems to be excited where everything's starting to pick back up again. I see
Yeah.
Pelton is starting to do his videos again. Your friend Andy is starting to pump out the videos again.
Yeah, I mean, Andy hasn't stopped too much, but he's definitely getting more active. Absolutely, he kind of is definitely slowed down, but he was still doing the deep in stuff a lot and bringing it to the space, which was good, and some stuff that I got interested in. Like I've been doing actually really well with Demo. Is a fantastic one that they have. I'd like to get Hive Mapper, but they're really hard to get a hold of because I like when I can do a video to earn my product as opposed to buying the product when I can. The one little bonus of being a YouTuber. So because Demo I got for free, but I ROI'd technically the device in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks because of the pump in the token value.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. So if I had bought it for 250, I would have made the money back in no time. And I think I'm already back up to a bunch because I don't get a ton of referrals from anything, but this one, it's so easy. Like people with a Tesla can put it in for free, and we
that's
still
the best
each
way to do it.
Yeah, well, both of us each get 50 points or 50 tokens right away from it. So I got like James Pelton didn't have it on his Tesla, and I'm like, don't dummy, get it on your Tesla. So yes, I'm racking up some car points. I should see what I'm at today now because I think I ended up selling some off because I wanted to see how it worked, and it was fine. Looked like there was some taxes on it or something. I did it too quickly and didn't really analyze it, which was dumb on my part. So I think there's a cost when you go to sell them, but in the most part, it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, I got at least 250 out of it, which is the cost of the device, and that did not take me long to get. So, there's an update, so I can't see it. I'll check it after. Anyways, and I guess the Hive Mapper, I've heard a lot of people have good things about that one, and another deep in type one. I think there'll be a lot of that coming up soon, and the technology can kind of
get even better.
Exactly. And the benefits of it, and all in all, being in this early is pretty sweet. So yeah.
That's huge. I mean, Hive Mapper I tried to get for FlexIRA because we got our
truck,
the construction company up in Canada.
Yep.
But they just couldn't come down low enough on the number of units that we would need. They wouldn't come down in price. So
how many? Because do they have the deep or the pin thing that plugs into the vehicle for those?
So theirs is like a camera. The Hive Mapper.
No, I know what it is.
Camera.
Yeah, I get. But I mean, would Demo work with them to be an income source for them? Because those are really good for fleets, and you can get fleet pricing for them. And
might have to look into that.
Yeah, let me know because I think I've got a code specific for fleets, and it gets you guys right to them for a deal or something, and probably benefits both of us. But regardless of which, it's neat. Because like I said, if you can ROI that device in even if it takes you 2 months to ROI it, it's still an income source, which would be kind of handy.
Exactly. And
so yeah,
I don't know if for everybody who's not in Telegram, we've been absolutely killing it with these nodes, man. Who is it? I gotta give a shout out to sorry, I gotta pull up my Juggernaut.
Oh, he's amazing.
Feeding me new nodes and stuff like crazy. And I've been bringing them to the team, and we've been kind of sifting through them as they come in.
Oh, cool.
And then Sam, who is helping with the PAM.
Yeah,
he's one of the guys who
Sam's also a great guy. Lots of great people in space.
Feeding me some good alpha as well. So I just want to give a nice shout out to those two guys for helping.
Nice. Yeah, Juggernaut does a lot of our spreadsheets for Dauntless, and then for Vaultec, he does some stuff for us, which is great. At some point, I hope we'll rebound some of that stuff and get them paid some stuff. So I have 432 demo tokens. After selling all of them, I'm back up to the same balance I had before. So
nice.
Yeah, it's
Oh, here's a really good one Juggernaut sent me. If you don't mind me just popping in
never.
real quick to
Why would
share
I
this.
mind?
Um,
Add value for our people.
this is on
Oh
Cosmos.
yes, yeah, and you can hook up both this one and the demo. There's a way to split them, and you can hook them both up to your car.
No,
Yes.
they have splitters for the what you call it ports.
Yeah, because I saw somebody on. Actually, I'll pull up the photo. There's somebody on. It was Fire Hustles that I saw today. Actually, oddly enough, in her Discord,
Interesting.
somebody had it posted that somebody had put both of them in.
I'm thinking about doing this, to be 100% honest with you. I got 2 cars, might as well. Actually, I'll buy one for my parents' cars too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get in touch with them and maybe get one and do a video on it, because I have seen that one, but I haven't talked to anybody about it. But let me find
What the fuck is this?
the photo. Oh, where's Fire Hustle? She's on top because I have that came out wrong.
Mine crypto with you. Oh my god, the grammar Nazi is coming out in me. But guys, if you're making a fucking website, please make sure you can spell and have somebody double check your shit, because that bugs me. With you car.
Mine crypto with UCAR with Modus Pro. Yeah, that's a mouthful.
For now, only available U.S. and Canada. That's interesting. What's the Modus be? That is cool.
I didn't know I could take it up, but yeah. So that's not the demo. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder there for a second. But
No,
the
that's
macaroon and the and that other guy that you just mentioned there. So they got both of them in there. So if you can do that, that's pretty sweet, and you're making money on both ends. Sorry, back to yours.
That's good. Looks like they got one. They're in pre-order now for motorcycles.
Oh, cool.
I honestly didn't even know motorcycles. I own one, and I didn't know motorcycles have a whatchamacallit port. So I'm wondering if there's a different way to
newer ones.
Because I got an older bike, but I think this is cool. This is definitely the next step.
So what does that do? What does this thing do?
Just like the other D-pin.
Oh, it's the same as the demo?
Yep, same exact thing. You plug it in and you get their SOAR chain token.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to reach out to them and see if they have a marketing team, because like I said, I might as well take advantage if I can. If not, I can buy one. But hell, I can sell my demo tokens to buy one.
There you go.
Although I kind of want to hold on to them now, but we'll see. Interesting.
Yeah. And it's stuff like that, having a good community around you to find this kind of stuff. For anybody who's into gaming, he's been sending me some pretty interesting looking DeFi games too. Excuse me.
Yeah, I used to be into gaming. I don't know if I can get back into it anymore, but I do see definitely things happening in this space around that, though. Okay. Bunch of different things, so it'll be interesting to see where it goes. How's everybody doing out there? Water break. This is my third AMA. I can hear my voice starting to get a little crackly.
Yeah.
Because I had an AMA with Pulse. Pulse. It's not Pulse. It's called the Pulse. So it's nothing to do with Pulse Chain, but it's.
Oh, okay. I thought when you said Pulse, I thought you actually meant like Pulse Chain with like each.
No, sorry, I should have been more descriptive, because yes, I did say Paul. He actually, so I met him in Ohio, the guy that's running this, and so I had an AMA with him today. I feel like it actually went really well. We have good chemistry. Like, we met there and with James Pelton, and had a really good chat. He's just a really smart guy, down to earth, and just wants to do good things in the space. So he's actually started up a company, and is going. It's all legit. It's all SEC approved. All that jazz. Like, he's been researching all that stuff to make it all legit. And basically what you do is you buy a pin, which gives you access, and then you set up a prop account for $200K. And then you're signing an agreement that you will send that money to the contract. And the money goes, you literally send the money as crypto right into the contract. And then that feeds to everybody that's holding a pin. So let's say there's 100 people, you put $4,000 in, it gets spread to everybody, but then everybody else in that group of 100 people is also doing that. So as opposed to you running your own prop, and on top of that, they attach the bot to it. So that's the big thing. They put their own proprietary bot on it, which is an algorithmically generated bot. The bots are all different, so they're all unique, so that they don't run the muck of being, because a lot of times if you get a bot, you'll start having issues with your payouts not coming to you because the bot's the same as 10 other people that are using the same bot company. And so it'll be against their rules, so they'll kick you from it. So it's very, very well put together. There's going to be a token that it pays out in, but that token will be backed and ever increasing. So, I mean, jury's still out on the whole setup, but he seems to have thought of a lot of the problems. I asked a lot of questions, and the community that was on, like I had a lot of people for the AMA, between me and them, we asked a lot of questions, and he had the answers pretty much on the ball. So I'm quite excited for it. I'm hoping we can get some of our funds from stuff that's not doing very much with PFX, and maybe get 1 or 2 of these pins and start running that. So we'll see. But yeah, pretty cool. And then Elephant Token was on, which everybody I'm sure knows about that, and there's goods and bads to it. But I had a great chat with SK. The fact that Elephant Token went through 2 of these parabolic events and still has a token that has a value that's not gone to zero, like Drip and all the other shit that's out there. I definitely have to give them kudos. I've never gotten into the protocol. This is my first hurrah. I've got one of the NFTs now. I must admit that having a sit down with them, and hopefully in the future with Bank Teller, and just getting to know what they've gone through and how they've aspired through all this stuff. There's definitely something to be said for them, I guess, is what I'm saying. And Bertha being the size that it is, the math makes sense that it can hopefully sustain itself quite nicely for quite a long time. I mean, I don't know. They must need new investors in a sense, but I'm looking forward to digging deeper, I guess, over time, and maybe putting a small position in there to grow with. But yeah,
that sounds interesting. I've always been kind of intrigued by Elephant Money and the fact that it's still around.
Oh my God, like 3 years now or something he was saying?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It is.
Like, and that was my mind-blowing moment, is during the AMA when he said that. I'm kind of like, hang on, is there literally anything that's been around for that long? I was just going to pull that up, but I was just finishing the thought. But yeah, has there been anything that's been around for that long? So yeah, the 5K, from what I understand, is yes, that's the bot. It's also the prop account. So a prop account is going to be between 12 and 1600 for a 200K prop account with most reputable firms, and then 5K. So yes, there's an added cost, but you've got to think any good bot. Like even one of the ones that I'm doing right now that I hopefully will get my first payout for in 9 or 10 days. Some of those bots cost 10K just for the bot, and then you still have to buy your prop firm. So I get it. It's a tough pill to swallow. James Pelton's talking about maybe doing an NFT, like we've been kind of mulling it over, about maybe doing an NFT to make the price smaller. I've even thought about actually using Vaultec to maybe do another raise, and then we'd buy a bunch of these in order to feed the thing. So everybody could put in a little bit of money. We could bring up a little bit more of a treasury and then get them. And then if PFX gets some of that money will drain into Vaultec as well, and then CW. So I'm thinking about some things. If anybody has any suggestions, or if anybody thinks any of those ideas are good or bad or whatever, then please, I'd love to hear from you now or in the future. But this is kind of the thoughts that I'm working with right now and kind of mulling over. So yeah, sorry, I'm moving.
Ideas and thoughts are more than welcome.
Exactly. So, because I'd love to have it help something, and then this way, like I said, it would lower the cost to get in. Even if every holder of Vaultec decided to put a few more bucks in, it helps feed us afterwards, and gives some extra longevity to things. So, as much as I have all the faith in the world that Flex will be our benefit in the long run, since nobody can get into Flex anymore, it'd be nice to feed some more consistent rewards to the Vaultec holders. So, yeah, so that's my thoughts. Babbling away. Yeah, it's 5K exactly, Nathan. with elephant was trying to remember if it or Vaporfy is the holder. What? Sorry, Ted, I'm not following.
He's asking if anybody knows if Elephant or Vaporfy is older.
Oh, true. Yeah, Vaporfy was a long time too. Actually, you're right. It could be. So, and then just trying to look here. Yeah, and there's a couple questions. By all means, I'll go through this elephant stuff because I do agree with some of the changes were a little weird. What is concerning of EMF is that they pushing for the $200 a month contribution. I don't think it's $200 a month. That's with futures specifically, and you did say EMF. But it's you have to add 200 in order to pull money out, or are they doing something else? Maybe something wasn't. We didn't actually go into futures for this video. It was literally just a general token conversation for now. I will have them back on probably, and we'll go through futures and the NFTs in the next conversation probably, and go from there. So. Sure, I have no problem with them charging $5K and making money. Just hard to come up. Yeah, exactly. No,
Yeah.
I'm with you, Blackhawk. I don't disagree with that. And yeah, I think this might be the way to go. Or like I said, honestly, I think Vaultec could be a very good option. That may not sit well with everybody. It is a different project, but there's other revenue sources that hopefully will be turning around there. So it could be a more lucrative, more diversified way to invest as opposed to just in Pulse.
And like I said, it feels like people are really getting energized with the different things that are coming out right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think getting into these now and positioning yourself right, no matter if it's PFX or CW or something like that, just you got to have some sort of faith in that where you're going. I mean,
yeah.
we say that all the time, but I think right now the energy in the field is just different.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't like how Elephant Money changed the futures percentage just like that. Yeah, I agree, and they blamed it on. And I meant to push SK a little bit further with that, but because realistically, they said they had to move it from the stable BUSD, but they could have gone to USDT or whatever. So obviously, that's not the reason they had to change the percentage. It was because there was too much pulling going on. But the fact that they changed it down means they can change it up. So I think that's going to be a really big pivotal point for them if they can get back to paying what they were paying for the last year, which is still amazing. The fact that they paid that percentage out for a year, then that could be a very good pivot point for them. But again, it's still a Ponzonomic based tokenized protocol, so it's hard to say where it will go. Like I said, I was impressed, but again, I'm not going to start putting my whole bag in there. Yeah, I didn't realize Vapor had been around for 3 years too. That's a good point. But either way, both of them, and they both made changes. And Vapor also didn't pay, like they paid peanuts for a very long time, which whereas futures and all that other stuff paid pretty decently for a lot longer than any other project did. So yeah, goods and bads. They haven't really addressed the problem of whales selling and creating decreases in the elephant price so far as I know. So no, and they never will, right? But what you have to keep in mind, Blackhawk, is they also don't see the price depreciation as much as every other project that has whales dump on them. Because of Bertha, because of the graveyard, both those things create a stability that's never been seen on any token. I mean, if you look at that chart and compare it to any of the bombs we've had, what project has come back? And I'm not trying to oversell this, guys, and yeah, and I'll get to that other one, Blackhawk, and I agree with you 100%. When I saw that on James Pelton's thing, I was a little bit pissed. Yes, and I agree. I want to get Vaultec back to somewhere decent, and it's taken a lot of hits, but the nice thing is, I think, like, of our invested money, I think at least 30 to 40% of it was in Flex, luckily. So that's our saving grace in the long run, but we definitely need some influx of something to help it grow. So that's why I'm thinking this pin thing might be a good idea to help get us started.
Yeah.
When you talk to bank teller, he wants to make EMF a product like an IRA. Yeah. Yeah. This pissed me off a little bit, and I get it. So he is a banker, right? Not even a banker. He is like an uber smart financial person, guru that's been doing it for many, many years. So he wants to do this. If you build enough of a backbone, I think there's some potential doing this, but we're nowhere in the space for him to call it that yet, in my opinion. So that part, when he said that on James Pelton's thing, I was a little bit perturbed by that, but I mean, they're trying to hype something, right? So, and this space needs hype to grow. Sorry, you can jump in on any of this.
No, I'm listening. This is all amazing.
A note that SK used annuity for terminology for reference to EMF. Yeah, like I said, they're trying to make it out now a bank, but and what you also have to keep in mind, and please humble me if I'm being outrageous with my comments too, though. You have to keep in mind the bank system and annuities and all of that bullshit is it's all a Ponzi, right? It's all money being churned. Now there's more opportunities because you're investing in stock A. Stock A goes up. You sell stock A, buy stock B. Stock B goes up. You can create a perpetual increase. But in essence, they're doing the same thing because they're buying B and B, which B and B can go up. So it's a mini version of those kinds of things. So it's not it's irresponsible in a sense to say it because it's a little bit more strong worded, but to be honest with you, if you want to really break it all down, they're the same level of Ponzi. And please correct me if I'm wrong on saying that. These thoughts are just coming to me right now as I'm thinking about it, to be honest. So for annuities, and yet there are capital requirements for annuities and RIs. Yeah, but of course, and that's what they deal. They deal in massive amounts of money, whereas this is less than massive amounts of money. So yeah. Anyways, I don't disagree with you, Blackhawk, and I just thought I'd throw some things in. What are you laughing about?
Yeah, just there's such a rabbit hole with that entire protocol that anytime anybody talks about it, it turns into like a 3-hour discussion and people end up getting upset. So
well, hopefully nobody getting upset in this environment. Hopefully it's a healthy discussion, but yeah, I hear you. Any weddings yet? Oh, sorry. Sorry, we're digressing to Flex.
I believe Bill said he has 1 or 2 booked already.
Yeah, because it's not ready for holding them yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
but by end of spring, beginning of summer, I believe it will be.
Yeah,
don't quote me on that. I believe that's the last I heard from it. And we have our hands in so many different cookie jars right now that we're just now trying to sit down and like really just put everything in its place. So I know a lot of people were, I don't want to say annoyed, but wondering where that 10% bonus was. When I say Bill never stops, I mean he never stops. I think he sleeps like 3 or 4 hours a night. And we're constantly finding new stuff and talking about it. And if it's not myself, he's talking with other people who are bringing him stuff too. But so understand when he says something, and if he gives a deadline and doesn't reach, it's more than likely because we're doing about 10 other things and it just slips our mind.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's tough, and I get why people get a little bit ornery because unfortunately the space has made a lot of people that way, but some patience with something this real kind of needs to happen. When will After Hours be hosted on? Now we still have to wait for the summer. A. B. I'm doing some trading things that are hopefully going to bring me some actual real income in this space because I don't make a ton of money in this space, and I do need to pay bills, help support my half of the part of the family, blah, blah, blah. But I'm doing some trading stuff, which I'm really liking. It's not happening as quick as I'd like, but if I start making some reasonable income from that, I will take a portion of that and hopefully along with Hidden's help or not Hidden's help, hopefully he and I can make a trip out to the coast and we'll do a live blockchain after hours there for sure.
Definitely on the itinerary.
Yeah, it's a big desire. Just got to work out the financials because we still have to get out there, and I have to bring a family of 4 people out there if I'm going to go because my wife will not let me go by myself. Well, she would, but I would prefer to make it a family trip and add some value to it because I've never been out there, neither as she. So yeah, but it is part of the hopes. So, but if you start seeing me talk about futures trading on my channel about a signal that I've been working on, that will mean because I'm past my account and I'm earning money and looking to bring that to everybody else to start earning with. For now, we're just doing it inside James Pelton's group because we're doing a lot of back testing and learning and just figuring out how the signal works. Yeah, so if we do that, we'll be good. The crazy Canuck. He's not a Canuck. This guy over there. But it'll be an honorary one if he comes out with us to hang out by the dock with our beers and whatever we did do for that.
I'm sure we'll get Bill on too.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll have at least 2 Canucks on there. So we're supposed to do it. I thought we were supposed to do it by now, but maybe it's February. We're going to try and do a Crazy Canucks once a month YouTube live with Crypto Crazy, myself, and Crypto Andy, and I don't know who else. We probably have some guests too because there's a lot of Canadians. Fire Hustle's Canadian. There's a few others that we try and probably snag on if they wanted to come join us sometimes, but it might be only a monthly thing. We won't do I can't add more weekly things to my docket. That would get a little nuts.
Right. Oh, there's another.
There is one of the Crypto Crazy. Yeah. When are we doing? Did we not plan a date for that? I think
you guys did. I think you actually wrote it down too.
Yeah, I probably did. But anyways, we got to get back in discussions. Life is hard. Life is busy. And speak of the devil. Other than that, no, I agree. The space is kind of a buzz. I'm excited. I'm doing a lot of trading stuff right now, and it's all futures pretty much. So my days are like 6:30 in the morning till 2 o'clock. I'm looking at charts right now. I do have a desire and a roadmap. I don't have a timeline yet of when I'm going to condense that a bit, but right now, February the 5th. Okay, so we did decide on it. We didn't miss it. I didn't miss it. More so, I guess. So I do have a roadmap and a desire to get that condensed down a little bit, but I need to pass an account and get something paying me funds before I can do that. But we're working really hard. I did I think I'm doing like 8 hours a day of back testing alone, just trying to figure out the best way to work this and the math that it needs in order to make sure I'm taking the most advantage of it. So yeah, lots of fun, but just taking time. I'm excited when it works out though, because it'll be pretty sweet. And I will share with all. It will cost money, but we'll get it going. Booked weddings, quote unquote. Great news. Hopefully no cancel. Yeah. I'm assuming there's going to be a deposit anyway, so don't get too many weddings canceling. I think they'll be all right. And I think he's got others, like the truck's running soon after, like once that, because it can't run during the winter, so it'll be running. Right. It'll be a revenue source. This jet skis, like there's so many revenue sources that are all poised for that spring time frame and beyond. So,
and once the domes are finished this spring, they're going to be 24, year round.
Yeah, nice. I saw this everywhere, and I'm an idiot. I don't take care of my own stuff because I'm always just busy with whatever. So I did not do anything with it. That's only on Solana, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I have a Solana. I have a Solana one because we bought those NFTs. So I probably could have gotten the stupid thing.
Yeah, you could have. I think I even told you about it.
You did. And like I said, I'm brilliant at helping others and doing things and telling people what they need to do to make sure their life is good. I'm horrible at managing myself. It was the same with the bank. I could tell everybody what to do with their money and how to manage it and how best to make the most lucrative decisions with their life. But did I do half of them myself? No.
No, of course not.
Holy crap. Saw some guy put 125K into WEN and made 600K in direct profits and 900K unrealized gains. What the?
I'm pissed, and I'll tell you why. Because the website for Jupiter down at the bottom said that you could put in limit buy sells and whatnot, right? So I put in 2 limit buys, and had they hit, I would have made almost 10 grand.
Jesus.
But for some reason, they didn't even fucking register. They just blew right through.
Yeah, you have to like up the gas to 100%, take the slippage, blah, blah, blah. Cash out 70. Nice 330 from $70 from doing nothing. Amazing. Not too bad. Not too shabby, Crypto Crazy.
Yeah, I'm still holding out, Faith. It's free. So here's the thing with airdrops. For the most part, unless there was something you had to do in which you had to burn tokens, you can either sell and take the money, or hold out and hope that it fucking
It hits.
takes off.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with Bonk. What happened with Bonk is people got the airdrop, sold it because they thought it was free fucking money, whatever. And then I think it was like 6 months later, it went absolutely fucking parabolic and people were millionaires.
Yeah.
So I stashed it away in margin fi. I check it every day. And if I got like 1.2 million tokens. So
might as well. Price flew up so fast. Is there Northern Lights up there where he is, or where the domes are?
Should be. I would think so.
Well, they're not everywhere. Like, I'm not north enough for it, so we don't get them where we are.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That'd be a good question for Bill.
Bill, yeah. I don't know that they would over there, but I could be wrong. I'm not. It's like Northern Territories and stuff where you see them here usually. So I don't know if that side of Canada gets them, but that would be cool if they do. But I really don't think so. That's my guess, anyways. Uneducated, which is most of my guesses. So yeah. Jupe airdrop tomorrow. Don't miss out on claiming if you qualify. Jupe. Do you have Jupe?
I am not, for whatever fucking reason, eligible for that one. That's another one that pisses me off. I know I should be eligible, but I'm not.
Yeah. That's the problem with any of that stuff. I just stay out of it. It would be a selling point if it is the Northern Lights, but we're going back and forth. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know, that kind of stuff. Like even DApps now where you have to click a button every day. I can't. I don't know. I don't want to. I want passive. I don't even mind if I have to do work, but I don't want to be like every flipping day. Investing, I go in every 60 days. So I'll go in more often than that because I have a couple of shares in there. But although Pepe is worth what now? I don't know. Good question. I believe it still kind of pumps and dumps every so often, just like most of them. If there's enough liquidity, they'll keep going.
Yeah.
But do you have the chart for that one, or do you want to pull it up? Like me on. Yeah, I've been on Solana very, very limitedly. I just went on it when Crypto Crazy was on, and we grabbed those NFTs, and then I got them finally staked. I think I got to go back there actually.
Well, I do agree with you, Blackhawk. Like I said, it was a free airdrop, so it doesn't harm. There's no harm in holding it.
No, you walk away with $70, or you take a chance on making
hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, if you're not putting any money in, why not hold the lottery ticket? Like,
yeah, I spend $5 on coffee every day. What the fuck's the difference?
Your coffee won't turn into anything. Well, shits, but free money. Yeah, no, exactly. What was that? Sorry, Crypto. What was that thing that we got the NFTs for? This is my problem. I lose chat.
Degen Boys.
What?
Degen Boys.
Oh, Degen Boys. Yeah. I just got to go to the Discord. I got to find the website address because I got to check that out. Too many Discords. I've got like 200 of them, so I should slim them, but I feel like I always have to hold on to some of these nostalgic ones. I started having to drop some of them, though, because it gets just ridiculous. I'll find it later anyways. I don't need to be doing this now. Yeah, and other than that, I think I talked about this before because I had it for a few weeks now. I got there he gave you a free or fair point, which I agree. T-Gens, okay. I had a payout from a prop firm, so my first one, so that was good. It's a small one because it's kind of a slow and steady wins the race, but happy to see that come in. And then where'd it go? Oh yeah, there it is. Thanks, Crypto Crazy. Head to the website and see what's what. Oh yeah, and I gotta stake it on whatever. I staked it on that any whatever site. Anyways, babbling. So what else is up with you?
Not much. Just fiddling around with one of the chains that I did an airdrop on. Their one site is having issues, so trying to get my money out.
Yay. The joys.
Oh yeah, more updates on the let me find it because we pinned it. Pyth. Anybody who has Pyth, whatever the fuck you want to call it. There's a new airdrop out for Pyth stakers. How do I send it in here? Put this in the when you do the video, and I'll just share it right now. Excuse me.
Sorry, what is this? When I'm doing a video for what? What am I doing here?
When you edit the video, add that link to the
to the description?
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that right now.
So this is for Pyth users, stakers rather.
That's what I'll label it as, Pyth stakers.
Yep. Pyth stake and airdrop would probably be the better title. Jesus.
Click, 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 click.
10 different things. Oh, fuck you. Anyways, so they just added 1 point per Pyth. So if you're staking your Pyth currently, you got to go to the Pyth website and update your profile with your EVM address, and you'll that takes 24 hours. You come back here and you get points for your Pyth staking.
Save. It's added to the description of the video, so if anybody wants that, they can get it there as well.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Phantom Wallet. I got to log into that. Neat. Oh yeah, and I guess we also did that. Somebody was doing the Rabby wallet, so if anybody wants, where did I put my Rabby wallet? I don't know where it is. Rabby's giving away points too now for airdrops or stuff. I'm not sure. So if anybody wants, there's a.
It'd be nice if you could. So all the people oh wow, why did I do that one? What the fuck? This one. So all the influencers I watch say that you do know you can like pull separate discords into a folder, right? Black.
Yeah, you can drag them. I can actually show that if anybody. So if my friggin' Discord's a pain and mess, but anyways, share.
So is mine.
Present.
You can put them in a folder, and you can actually right-click on that folder, change color, and name the folder. So you can have like airdrop only discords in that folder.
Sorry, I was going into this thing to do, but what I was trying to do. But yeah, so if you notice this one, here's a folder, so you can actually load them in there and create 7 or 5 different folders. And then what you can do is you can have your main one where you have it open all the time, and then close up the other ones and just go into them when you need to. So I don't know if that's what you're thinking about, but yeah, that's always something that's there and good to use. I just did a Discord video for another group project, like they're like going to be a new to crypto group or something, and I didn't even point out that folder thing, so I should probably do another video. But
yeah, that's super helpful because I have all of the ones that I'm doing any airdrops in one folder.
Yeah.
Now you just click on that, you go through and read all the announcements. Like Linnea, they just minted out their LXP, which was one of the Voyager quests.
Gotcha.
In Telegram, I forgot to put it in Discord. I got to get better at doing that. I actually have a guide with all the airdrops that I was doing. That was one of them. LXP currently does not have any price. It's a soulbound token, but they do say they're going to come out with stuff for us that we can use the LXP to buy.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that goes.
Interesting. So I was just pulling this up, but yeah, and I get it. Like every influencer is going to have their bag, and they're going to be pumping their bag and wanting their tokens to go to the moon. Yeah, there's no right answer for selecting. Unfortunately, just like the .com era, you've got 100 to choose from. Only one of them, or 2 of them, or 3 of them are going to do well. You just got to hope that out of the 10 you pick, one of them happens to be one of those 3, and you're laughing. Or by a little of all 100, you'd probably still end up doing pretty good. The issue is we all want to hopefully be holding one of the Amazon, Googles, or whatever that come out of this whole mess. But yeah, CryptoLyn. I don't know CryptoLyn, but I guess
Never
take
heard
a
of
little peek at them.
her, him, whatever.
For him, them.
Yeah. Whoever or whatever they may be.
But
Yeah, so Ted, he put that in the description of the video. Paul, that's correct. You got to have it staked. I don't know. Ted, I don't know if having an LP will work or not. Just a heads up. Yep. So it doesn't work with Ledger yet. It's straight through MetaMask. They say they're working on that, but once you get in there and try to get into their Discord, you'll see that's a shit show in of itself too. Like, I went in and no joke, went from about 30,000 people to over 75,000 people in like the blink of an eye, because one of the guys I follow on Twitter actually made a post about it, and as soon as he makes a post, it's like 250,000 people fucking do it. So
just
it's great.
Just move in the market.
Yeah.
That's the other thing is, getting into those groups is where you're really going to do it. But man, I couldn't be bothered to try and sit there and hit that button and hope I get too much annoyance.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep. Camino is another one on my list that I did probably a month and a half ago now. When I was doing it, their point system wasn't actually like officially rolled out yet. I'm going to see if that changed since. Just so we know. You and your new protocols, Black. Entangle, huh? I'll have to look into that.
Entangle is coming out. We need to add him. Like, we need to create a round table room of like, Sam, Juggernaut, Blackhawken.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Toro, we're getting in on a lot of airdrops. We're running all of the testnet nodes in hopes of getting those big ass airdrops, just like the testnet people for Celestia did. I mean, they made like $100,000 running testnet nodes. That's fucking insane.
Wild. And that's actually what the?
Oh yeah. Season 1 is live. Son of a bitch. Oh, I can't say that because I actually did like Camino. Camino I made money off of. I think, like I said, it was like $100 when I did it, but I'm gonna have to get back into that. And it's funny because they'll do like they'll do the shit coins paired with Sol as well that have like crazy 7-day APYs. It was actually kind of funny. Yeah, I'll pull it up real quick. This, like I said, this was on early in on my airdrop strategy. So it's really simple. You just like, and you can do single-sided too, which is nice. So you just deposit your Sol or dog with hat, and it does it all for you. Automatically sets the limits. If it gets out of limits, it redoes it. It's actually really pretty cool.
Nice. Oh, that's right. Yeah, actually, and I did that. So that is kind of neat. Cyril, I think we talked about it last time, but Cyril has did you end up showing that to Bill? I meant to send that to Bill and let him know that it was there, where he makes the funds on Cassandra. I'll have to send that off to him and let him know and see if he wants to make one, because that would be a cool little revenue source for everything. I should see where Cyril's are at now.
Good call, Crypto Crazy. They are.
What's that?
The points are back tested, so I have points, which is nice.
Oh, there you go.
Leverage.
Oh, that'd be a nice little airdrop if you work it, especially at a 250 out of 98,000 people. That's a good little number.
Oh.
For Kyoto.
Kyoto.
Oh,
and then another big one Flex is in is Evernote.
Yeah, and all that stuff benefits us just for having money in there, right? Gotta love it.
We're actually looking right now like we're going to ROI. It's like a I'll tell you exactly how quickly you ROI because it's absolutely nuts. When we were doing the math, we were getting like $28 a day per node. And it's only $250 for a node at the moment. So it's like a 9-day ROI per node.
Oh, Jeebus. Nice.
And Bill went a little overboard and purchased or has enough to make 50 of them.
Alrighty then.
So it's going to be fun to watch. That's for sure.
It looks like we're getting consistent with some more dividends anyways here and there. Yep. Not a ton, but I mean, I think it was last week that I talked about how I had compounded a tiny little bit and I'm back up to $63. So that means Vaultec should have some. I'm going to do, I announced it last week and then come February, I'll get a epoch going in Vaultec and maybe I'll put the tokens up for sale again and see if we can get enough to get some of these pins for people. I think would be good.
Now I'm going to look that up. Thank you, GGL.
There you go.
You're going to be ranked 251 here pretty soon.
There you go. Yeah, Kyoto I forgot about too, to be honest with you. And I think I have some tokens from a rugged project. I think they were doing the same kind of thing as MDB and giving tokens out. So I'll have to take a peek. It's a neat idea, just like any of these chains, but everything's kind of gone almost into hibernation with the bear lasting not so long. It really wasn't that bad, but and it's still kind of here. But everybody went into hibernation, and I'm waiting for some of those things to start poking their heads out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So be interesting to see. Yeah, once it gets full swing, it's going to be nuts in here.
Can't wait. That's when shit gets fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm starting to get video requests from all kinds of things. Xiao Bank is trying to get me to do a weekly video and wants to pay me whatever amount every week. And I'm like, yeah, as tempting as it is, guys, this is all your shit is it literally none of it looks real. It's like one of those stupid protocols, right? And they're acting like they're a bank. They've got all this stuff on their website as if they're a bank, tied to a bank. But then there's all these other sites. If you look around at government sites saying there is no attachment to this bank or affiliation to this bank. So it's one of those, we look pretty, look at us, but really it's just BS.
Solar Road.
Yeah. So I have no desire to support that BS. I understand not everything is going to be an amazing project that I talk about, but I try my best to keep it at least to legit owners and people that won't rug us as best as I can anyways, or vet them as best as I can. Yeah. So any other questions or comments, guys? Time flies. I just happened to look up the clock now and I'm like, oh, hey, we're almost at an hour mark. So yeah. And this is whenever I say this is when the slew comes in of people saying things. So now's your chance, guys. Jump in. But yeah, I should go back to the Kyoto Discord and see what's going on there and what they're doing. I know Paul Dutton was doing a lot of things with them, but he's hardly making videos right now. He's doing his own project now, which is coming out very soon, or some parts of it have come out already. But I sent him a message. I have to talk to him a bit, but trying to see if there's anything else on here, but yeah, if anybody has the time, it's hard to see the live AMA videos. You don't get to see them unless you dig into my when you go to my YouTube, you have to click on the live thing to see them. But I would suggest everybody, if you have a chance, have a peek at the Pulse one. I think it's worth at least a gander. It's not for everybody because 5K is hard to get into. But like I said, hopefully we'll do what I'm talking about with Vaultec. And if you want to get in on that, that can help us all get some pretty good good rewards started up again for it, along with what we got from Flex. So Reiner Knapp is pushing on medium. Yeah, like I said, Xiao Bank's been trying. They even got I'm like, dude, I'm not going to talk to some whatever. You need to get me when I do stuff for people, I'm talking to like the owner, the founders, whatever. And he's like, okay, I'll get my boss. This other guy communicated with me, sent me some stuff to it. And I'm like, this is not real. No, he's one of those marketers. Yeah, he just shills whatever. Yeah, I'm sure they can get a ton of people at $100 to $200 a video every week. I mean, who wouldn't want that, right? Yes, I could use that extra income, but I'm not pushing BS. Quick, most exciting finds this week. Pulse for me. The Pulse is what it's called. Have a peek at the AMA that I did today. That's my most exciting find right now, I guess. You got anything?
Not really. Same old airdrop farming at the moment for me.
Yeah, I agree. Crypto crazy. Monsteros, Gubbins. I gotta go talk to. I know they got drained, which was a little shitty. It was a little quicker than I'd hoped, but it was bound to happen sooner or later. They must have had a whale basically pull everything out of the Degens project, which is unfortunate. But like I said, we knew it wasn't going to last forever. I just hoped for another week or two because it had really good liquidity. It was just somebody took it all out once. So see, is Stable Swap what I think it is? That the one? Give me a second. The Stable Swap. I want to see if that's what I'm thinking it is. Yeah, I felt it was too. I think we talked about it here actually one day. I'm trying to find it. Sorry. If you find it before me, go ahead and post it up. But I think I found something. But automated market maker. I'm usually good at this thing, but I can't find. Stable Swap is the best, Huss says. Stable Swap Live. This must be it here.
Stable Swap is now Saber HQ.
Yeah, this is what I thought it was. Present.
Excuse me.
Correct me. Just double check with me, Huss, if that's what it is. Whoops. Did I not present? Share screen. Stable Swap. Share. I'm going to say cancel. So the guy that's behind this is actually totally doxed. I saw a quick AMA with Steve the investor. My issue with it is you have to sign up and log in to use it. So how is it going to generate really much income when there's 1,000 providers that are basically doing their own swapping on here? I just don't get why it would gatekeep itself and not allow everybody to use it. I just maybe I need to take more time with it. I wouldn't mind. Maybe I should reach out to the founder and see if he wants to do an AMA. Scott the investor, thank you. I probably said it wrong, and I feel bad because I do know the guy. Like I've talked to him quite a few times. So yeah, Scott the investor. No KYC. I get that, but when you're on, like, you don't need a KYC for any exchange. Or is this swapping to cash? Like I said, I really have not stepped into it much, so I'm talking out of my arse right now. But okay. But aren't the returns pretty crazy? Like, aren't you getting how did they get the returns that you're getting up to 0.1% daily, up to 2% daily when you stake for longer, and up to 3.35? Like, these are pretty decent returns. He won't pay for an AMA. And I only charge for certain AMAs because I need to gatekeep them a little bit. I don't care if it's legit people within reason. I shouldn't say that too loud because I do want to make it. I do try and make a little bit of money here and there. But I'm also one of the cheapest ones. Like, I don't charge the money other people charge. I am very, like, right now I'm like $250 max is what I get paid for most of my things. Because sooner or later I want to make more. But either way, I don't mind doing them for free for people. Okay, it's a money exchange. I just don't get how they're generating that, and yeah, maybe it's arbitrage, but yeah, I got to look into it more. I'll maybe try and have him on the channel. He seems like a good guy. He's an artist or like a musician. Sorry. It just seems odd to gatekeep people from using it. And make you
what
sign
gatekeeps?
Up. Well, it's signed. You have to sign up. Sorry, I shouldn't say gatekeeps it, but like, why isn't it just a DEX on the thing? So, yeah. And see, this is like, some people have had this same feeling as Digio. And so, but it's weird. that it's got such a polarizing view. Anybody that knows about it, they either love it or hate it. I never see anybody going, "Oh yeah, it's all right." So, yeah. Anyways, that's my thing.
Oh, I got that.
It's not, but that's the thing. It's not anybody's loss. We all have things, right? Okay, you don't have to sign up. Cool. Okay, it says that, but I guess I just log in. Yeah, you still have to do a username and password, right? And yeah, like, let's not get excited about it either way. Like, some people get opinions about things based on their experiences, right? And to be honest with you, based on my experiences, when he presented it, I was like, this, I don't see why this is different than me doing using vapor decks for exchanging. But again, I saw one little video and that's about it. So yeah, and I get that. I know he's saying you don't need to sign up, but if you actually look at the site, you have to either sign up or log in, so you still have to do something. You can't just, unless there's get started. I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't know how you do it without signing up. Maybe I'm just whatever. Anyways, if people are interested, I can reach out to them and try and see if I can get them on the channel. Like I said, I don't charge. I charge as a gatekeeping thing. Most of the AMAs I do, I honestly don't charge for or don't get too much money for. It's truly just a hope here and there. Okay, that makes more sense. You have to sign up, but no KYC. Yeah. Okay. So I guess, guys, and what I'm trying to ask, and I don't think any of you have answered. So Hustler BA, what is the point of this over anything else? Why am I doing this over anything else? If you exchange fiat for crypto, well, of course, yeah, that makes sense. But again, why am I using that? And it's an honest question. I just don't understand why we're using this over something else. It's part CFI, yeah, and that's fine. But yeah, I did know that because I saw that when Scott the investor did his presentation with the founder. I apologize, I don't know his name, but yeah. Anyways, curious. And like I said, if people want to know about it, I'm happy to have it on. So if you happen to have a connection to him in any way, tell him let's get on. Let's get him known out there a little more, and maybe debunk some of the myths that people might have. Because obviously, if there's people at Gigio saying I'd stay clear myself, there's obviously misinformation out there. So I'd happily help change that if I can with my little community and people that I have access to. Good question. Basically, Western Union. Okay. So it's there to help send fiat money to other people without a trace. Yeah. Okay. I'd be curious. Cool. Any other questions, guys? And sorry if that was a hot topic. I just didn't know. And other than that, anything from you, sir? I think we kind of went over it all.
I think we went over most of it.
Stuff. I went and stayed. For some reason, I had finally gotten my NFTs back and I hadn't staked them, so I wasn't earning. I had one DGen boys earning, but not the other three.
Yeah, I gave up on that.
What?
I gave up on that.
There you go. It does work now. They fixed it. So if you still have them, you might as well go stake them and get something for it. Yeah, fiat money for foreign countries. So, I mean, that I get. And there's not a lot of things out there, I guess, that can help you do that. I mean, sooner or later, we'll have devices for that will act as what we use as wire transfers now, which are the most archaic, stupid, ass, dumb way of moving money around. But thanks, Gigio. Flex NFTs when?
After our injective protocol becomes live. So it's going to be at least, I shouldn't say at least, but yeah, at least 30 days. We had to push, like I said last time, we just have to push fat off a little bit. We're trying to get onto injective as a protocol, like Radiant.
Gotcha.
And that's going to be a huge income source for Flex. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to integrate fat on top of that to do everything that we were trying to do before with like watching the LP pool health and everything like that.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Gigio, and everybody, guys. I always appreciate you all and all the comments we get and the questions, and you help the conversation keep going, which is awesome. And yes, fiat money for other countries. Okay, neat. I'll like I said, I'll try and reach out to him if I can and see if he wants to come on. I have no issue. They also have an affiliate. Yeah, that was the other thing. So there was an affiliate. That was the other thing that kind of not set me off, but I was kind of like, okay, why are they doing this? Because there's downlines and that kind of thing. But I don't necessarily affiliate wise. I don't mind it if it's working as part of the fees. So I shouldn't say that's a horrible thing. It was just definitely something and whatnot. So yeah, okay. Well, like I said, maybe we'll chat with them. Western Union is working with Stellar on money. Oh, that would be good. Yeah, we need solutions. I can't believe the banks haven't picked up on blockchain for that alone, because the goodwill they could incur for themselves by actually doing something that makes them a little bit less money, but makes it easier for people to move money around, is beyond me. Because they could be already doing stuff using blockchain if they wanted, but they're digging their heels in just to be arseholes, which is just not right. Wire transfers are. I work for a bank, as many of you know. Wire transfers are the bane of bank's existence. Like, it's so frustrating for clients. It's probably one of their weakest points, especially if you're a corporation that's dealing with other countries and whatnot. It's just a nightmare. Thank you, Crypto Crazy. See you next week. I appreciate you coming by. Anything else, guys? We'll leave it at that. Hidden, any farewell words?
Careful. I've been noticing a lot of people are starting to get their wallet hacked again. So
good point. So there is something, and it's I don't think it looks legit. They took it down before I had a chance to actually see it. But Monstros and a few other Discords actually got hit with some weird thing. Somehow they were able to open a different room, or they put it in. I don't know exactly what happened, but there was a hit where if you clicked on it, it got your wallet strained. So some people got hit by that. So just something to be aware of. Yeah, please be careful, guys. Yep. Other than that, have a good night, and yeah, keep your eye on the channel. Lots of stuff that happened today. I don't know when my next video is coming up. And have a great rest of your week, guys.